Hello, friend. You're welcome back to this recorded webinar organized by Kemak Foundation for Enhancing Sustainable Livelihood. We are exploring the topic on postgraduate scholarship opportunities abroad. The third speaker will be handling an area of interest that focuses on opportunities in Russia. Okay. We'll be looking at opportunities in Russia, and to handle that is Chukuma Kensele Ebenyi. He will look at general requirements for scholarship opportunities in Russia, available scholarship opportunities, and how to apply for them. For those of you who have not seen the previous video, please try to watch them out. Even in this video, we'll put a link how you can reach out to the previous videos. We have treated opportunities in USA and opportunities in Canada. These opportunities are available if you decide to explore them. All right. So the next person you'll hear his voice will be our speaker. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay, yeah. Thanks everyone. I think the two speakers have actually dealt with so many things, and there's no need for me to be repeating so many of them. Yeah. I think most of the things I'll be measuring in is let me share part of my experiences applying for graduate studies and how I navigated some and how I got a lot of love letters. Of course, is one of the things you can never avoid. Yeah, a lot of breakfast. In fact, this one is when you talk about breakfast in bed, this is where you get the real breakfast in bed, because you just be waking up one morning and you're checking your phone, you're seeing that, oh, they are telling you, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 or just one kind, anything like that. So yeah, while I was applying, my John Bosco mentioned that he also submitted NIN. I thought I was the only one that did submit NIN while I was applying for graduate studies. Yeah, it was one of the things I did too that I was like, what is this? So I was applying for this scholarship, and they also asked me for means of identification. As a Nigerian guy, I do sharply and I make a run am last. I submitted my NIN, it bounced back. They asked me to submit it again. So I asked myself, what do these people need? Is it not means of identification? Is my name not there, my date of birth, everything? What do they need? So I resubmitted it again. Why will you send it back to me? I was asking. So of course they returned it back to me. And finally, that was how I lost it. So that shows the importance of having your identification, your means of identification. So I have a brief stuff here to share with us, and I just like to, unlike other scholarships in other countries that I have searched, there is, if you look at the last thing here, I mentioned I wrote examination/test, and it's in capital letters. That shows you that in everything you are doing, if you like, prepare your portfolio in this manner, and you cross the portfolio stage in Russia scholarship competition. Without you passing the test or the examination, you are going nowhere. That is the end of it for you. Okay, now when I was applying for open doors here, there is one prerequisite test I need to pass before I could proceed to the next stage. I took the test first time, I failed it, and I was told the belief is that you always have three. I think at least Russia will always give you some opportunities. Maybe you fail first time, you could as well try again to see what you can do. Maybe because I believe, me, the way I assess it is that I believe that they believe in you, that you can actually do it. But what are your determinations? Are you determined to do those things? So, and I failed the first one. I quickly tried again. In fact, in one sitting, I didn't move. Of course, I could have as well extend my time, but I sat down there. I said, "What? I must try it again because I have 3 attempts. If I fail the 3 of them, then I'm out." So after the portfolio, then the first test, I failed it. Then I sat down same place. I just breathed in and breathed out, and I said, "God is in your hand." I started the second one and I passed it. Thanks to God, I passed that one, and that was how, after all the whole document I submitted and this and that, I was able to cross the. So they will always ask you that you need to translate your transcript into Russian language. You will have it in English, or they'll still ask you to translate it in Russian language. So, and one of the important things you need to know about Russian scholarship, open doors in particular. Let me talk about that one in particular first before I will talk about other one. Like, okay, you have opportunity to submit, you translate to Russian language and also in English. And in doing that, in application of this open doors, you have the opportunity to choose to study in English language. That is, if the university offers that particular course in English language. The second option is studying it in Russian language. And in studying in Russian language, you need to take 1 year preparatory course. That is learning the Russian language in line with your area of studies. So you need to take the Russian language course. Of course, it's the thing of the mind. If you are determined to do it, so many people have been doing it and they are succeeding. So, and if you tell yourself you can do it, of course you can do it. But I studied in English, yeah, because my university had the opportunity to offer me the course in English, and that's why I went for the option. So in open doors generally, they have set of schools that are into this that organize this what is it called? This competition. And you need, first of all, you submit your portfolio, they will grade your portfolio, and so many things will be asked there for you to submit. If you have published a paper, okay, there's a place where you upload it. Your academic CV, there's a place where you upload it. So many things will be listed there that you need to submit. So you need to submit them, and they have to grade it, give you your score. This is okay if the score, and then the prerequisite test. I don't know if it's still available now. So if you're able to pass that stage, then the main examination is in 2 stages. So the main examination after that, that is where when they release the results, you will know whether you've passed or not. So these are the things that so many of my colleagues have mentioned. So there is no need talking about all of them again. So they have talked about statement of purpose and research statement and all that, and proof of English proficiency if required, like I put here. And the main important thing here that their own various places doesn't have, as they have mentioned, is examination or test. So, and I just have about 3 schools here that offers some scholarship. I mean, just okay. Number one is Open Doors. That was what brought me here, and the scholarship starts every 10th of September and closes early January. So if you're interested in Open Doors will offer you full tuition. So the full tuition is available for you and a stipend every month. But medical insurance and the accommodation, you will need to pay for it. And your flight, of course, you need to pay for it. So, but then I have other link here that are attached here, which is Scotech. So Scotech, yearly, they run 2 separate application. The first one starts from November to March, and the second one starts from April to July 15th. So July 15th is for masters, then PhD is for July 5th. Now, out of this first one and the second one I'm mentioning, Scotech is more lucrative and as well as more competitive. Yeah. Scotech offers you for masters, they offers you a stipend of 40,000 rubles. Of course, even if you're eating like cow, you will never finish it in a month, except it depends on, I believe that. So because you will never finish it in a month. So monthly. Then for PhD, they offer you up to 70,000 rubles. So it's a big money when you convert it to Naira. So I won't tell you the conversion rate. Maybe you can do the assignment by yourself. And he's, like I said earlier on, is competitive. Yeah, you need to write exam as well. You need to write exam as well after submitting your portfolio and all that. And your everything will start working out for you when you pass the exam. So, and like I said earlier, Scotech offers you full scholarship. They will also arrange your flight fee. They will book your flight fee, medical insurance, and everything. So I think, yeah, for accommodation, from the money they pays you, you can pay for your accommodation. Of course, the money is big enough to pay for the subsidized accommodation for you. I have a friend who were in this university together last year. So by the grace of God, he applied and he was able to get it. So the offer to book his flight, but because he's already in Russia Federation, so he was asked to find his way to Moscow because I'm not in Moscow. So that is how much Scotech can offer you, and a lot of things that could offer you. So another school I put in here is High School of Economics. So okay, as a matter of fact, Scotech application is still on for anyone that is interested. Like I mentioned here, it's till July 15th, July 15th. And of course, now is today is June 17th. So we still have almost 1 month to package something and apply. And okay, so, and the PhD ends in July 5th. So, and another school I put here is also High School of Economics. And they starts for next academic session, they will start from next application starts from November 2024 and March to end March 2025. So you could as well go to their school website. This is the link to their school website, and this is where you could find some opportunity for Scotech, and this is OD application website. So you could as well go to the school website to apply what the first and second speaker have said, and apply it here, just searching, especially the first speaker that spoke extensively about going through school websites and finding out the kind of courses they offer and all that. So you could follow this link to their website and as well do a lot of research by yourself, and which will help you navigate so many things. So, and I also have kind of application like guide for you to write your SOP. You know, they have extensively talked about it, but maybe I will just provide you with this material so you just go through it. There is no need for me to start mentioning some of all those things here for you. So you just need to go through it and know like what they want you to do, what you need to do at which point and all that. So, but in essence, Russian application I've not seen in any school that requires application fee. I don't really know. I've not seen anyone that requires application fee. OD doesn't have application fee. Scotech doesn't have application fee. I have not actually checked about HSE, but I don't think it has application fee as well.
We don't have.
Okay, so thank you. They don't have application fee as well. So you could as well try opportunities in Russia. So, but the only thing I would just tell you is just to prepare yourself for the exams and all that. So, and lastly, I will just talk about some experience. Like just as I was just finishing, my supervisor was able to tell me that he's part of those that set questions for what's it called, for the previous application questions. So I was interacting with him, and he shared a lot of things with me and all that. And I would like us to, in as much as we make use of AI and all that, we should please, we are potential researchers, we should please know how to use it. We should please know how to use it, because there is someone that submitted his or her application, and when they were checking whether the originality of the work and all that, blah blah blah, so they discovered that 100% was written by AI. You just asked AI, blah, 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 okay, write this thing for me. And the person just, after everything, he copied it like that, verbatim, posted it and on Microsoft, and do the whole thing and all that, and sent it like that. He has submitted a good SOP. I don't know, maybe he was beating on his chest that I don't finish them, I don't do better thing. But of course, everybody, they are advanced. Of course, they will need to check it. Plagiarism, we know, is it has penalty. So they were able to flag his application because of what he just copied. So if we're making use of AI, we should, in as much as it's assisting us, we should know how to use it. Know how to use it. If you are not proficiency in using it, try to learn. You use some paraphrasing tools, and you too make use of your own brain. Okay, AI has already given you an idea. For me, I will tell you, just use idea from AI, then write something that you need to write. Some schools will actually tell you, ask you some specific questions to answer, to provide for them. Then the AI is there to just give you the idea, what the thing should look like. Then you should apply it in real times. So I recently interacted with an undergraduate in Funai, of course. So, and she was asking me a lot of things and all that, and I was giving her some details. I asked her to send me her, she offered to send me her undergraduate work that she's currently doing for me to please proofread for her, check. Immediately I saw it, I said, you just copied this thing. You just copied it. So it was just that obvious that she copied something, she couldn't edit it, and she's even willing to send it to her supervisors. So if the supervisor is up and doing, of course, the supervisor will just tell her, please, you just copied this thing. What is this? So that tells you need to know how to use any material you're using. Plagiarism, as I've said it before, is not good. So I think I have to stop here. In order not to take so much of our time, I think if we have some questions and some clarifications, we can also ask. I think I have responded to so many in the chat. Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chukuma, for that fantastic presentation. This is well appreciated. Thank you for listening to this seminar. We will be looking at the last part of this seminar, aside the question will be taken as a bulk, which is part 5. So watch out for part 5 of this webinar. Thank you so much, and do have a nice day. Cheers.